Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. Hey, happy Monday morning. So we thought it'd be super fun to just go live while I've got a TV crew here today. Do you want to say hi, Bill?
Hi.
Hi. And so clearly I can't stay live while I'm live. No, we're not live on television. We're recording.
We're going to record.
We're recording. So I'm going to hand the phone over to Mr. Jason, who, as you know, is not A, on social media, B, is a head cutter, and 3, has only done this like one other time. So if you could just be really kind to Mr. Magic. Allwood, you've got this.
Oh, I'm on it.
You can do this, babe.
I'm working.
I believe in you. All right, and this is Doug, who just mic'd me. Thanks, Doug, for being here. Okay, do you remember how to... Well, just hold the camera this way.
Just hold it this way?
Okay, your finger can't be on the hole, baby. Okay, there you go. And remember, your one job in life is to get your wife at a good camera angle.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So I should go high or do I go
You go
low?
high
I
and
go
tilt
high.
down.
I learned this on Friday because I did a Facebook Live with our meteorologist. And at the very end of it, she's like, Bill, you should never,
You
ever,
didn't hold it
ever
down here, did you,
hold it down
Bill?
here. You
Oh,
should always be
no.
up here.
When
Yeah.
you hold it here, you get all your chins.
Well,
When you hold it here, you look longer and thinner.
see, you know, they don't teach you these things. And
I should give them those high stools so
Mike-
you guys can sit on the high stools that they're not good either, right?
The high no! Please, okay, so... stools in a TV station, they're just terrible because they show women from this angle, which is never the angle a woman wants to be shown from. Right, nod your head. That is correct. Yeah, ask your wife, she'll tell you. And so, yeah, so this is good that we're standing.
No, see, I'm learning a lot.
You are learning a lot.
Already. We haven't even started yet. So.
Yeah. This is not why we're here.
This is not why we're here.
But
We're going
this-
to talk about Ava's bedroom.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, we're excited to come here and talk about decorating for your kids' bedrooms today. I have a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old, so already I'm so pumped to see this what you have already.
Awesome.
So I'm so excited. And I always think like, oh, I'm gonna have these great ideas. I'm gonna come home and translate it, and then I try my best, and I fail spectacularly. So I'm excited to get your tips. So hopefully my fails aren't as spectacular.
I will do my very best.
Okay.
So, you said you have a 10-year-old daughter, right?
I have a 9-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter.
Okay, 9-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. Okay, fantastic. We have 2 boys also, so we've got lots of experience in kids' rooms. So,
Excellent.
Allwood, you can move around as long as you don't get in front of Doug. So,
Is Doug recording?
I am about to be recording.
Okay, so I don't want to get in front of
thank
Doug's
you,
way.
Facebook Live people. To remind them to share Allwood, and then you can't talk anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I need to keep recording this while you're doing this?
Yeah, keep recording. We're recording the recording. So, like, you
Okay.
can show Doug, and you can show the lights.
I
This
can
is like
show.
Inception.
Well,
I think.
because
Yeah,
for the people that have not
He steps in our way.
on TV, it's kind of fun to see the behind the scenes.
So here's some lights. There's Doug. Of course, I can't really talk anymore.
Yeah.
My wife said.
All right, do you want to practice?
Oh, if you want to stay back there, we open the video.
No, you can do it. No, that's great. That's a great idea. Yeah, I can. Okay, so you do it.
All right. So I'm going to have you here, and then we'll just kind of say, today we drove up to, up to visit Jennifer, and we're excited to talk about ideas for our kids' rooms. And your daughter's bedroom is unbelievable. Check this out.
Thank
and
you.
We'll go.
Can I show you something funny before we're
Okay.
going? So see that thing right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bill, that is a tomato seed.
Oh.
You want to know why?
Why is there a tomato
Because
seed in your
that
daughter's
kid right there and this kid right here got into a fight with cherry tomatoes, which we didn't learn about, my husband and I, until yesterday.
Oh.
And Mom was not pleased.
No.
They were cleaning off
Apparently,
tomato
they didn't do a
seeds.
very good job. There's still a tomato seed
Yes,
there.
exactly. So this is real life. Okay.
That's what happened in the
perfect.
doghouse.
Oh, and real quick, just while Doug is rolling, if you can say and spell your first and last name,
Absolutely. Jennifer, you need me to spell that?
please.
Yes.
Jennifer, Allwood, Allwood.
And what would you, when I put your name up on screen, what would your title be?
Ooh, what would my title be? Home blogger?
Home blogger?
I don't know.
Jennifer Allwood, home blogger.
Lifestyle influencer?
I like that.
I like that way better.
I
It's not way
interviewed,
smarter.
I interviewed a brand evangelist today, and I asked her
Brand?
where she got that title, and she was like, "Well, I just got it."
Brand
So,
evangelist.
yeah.
So it kind of sounds like she's praying while she's like
It
recommending
sounded
things.
very
I love
religious.
it.
Yeah.
I'm good with that too. Brand evangelist. Maybe I should be a brand evangelist.
I thought we call you the HMFIC. Oh, you can't.
You can't say that on Facebook Live.
I didn't say the words.
He's not on TV
Hey.
yet.
I didn't say the words.
We'll just put a big beep.
Oh,
All
my
right, so I'm
goodness.
just going to start saying, we traveled up north. We're hanging out with Jennifer, and we're going to talk about we're going to talk about bedroom design for your kids, and we'll just start saying. And you can, if you want to say something, that's fine. But then we'll say, hey, let's go check it out.
Okay.
And we'll go right in.
Okay.
And then Doug will probably edit it. And then,
Yeah, Doug, make me sound smart.
and we'll do it. All right. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Today we headed up north to get great ideas for designing your kid's bedroom. Along with me today is Jennifer Allwood. She is a home blogger, and you have a fantastic room for your daughter.
Thank you.
It is amazing in here. Are you guys ready to check it out? Are you ready?
All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's go. And here we are.
So first off, what I see first is just the brilliant colors in here. And walk us through just your ideas for designing this space for your daughter.
Sure, absolutely. So our daughter is 10, and like most little girls, she loves color. But the thing is, it's great to have color in a bedroom, but you don't want to have such obnoxious colors that then you're kind of like tied into it forever. And the truth is, we all get really tired, especially kids, of our spaces in a couple of years. So we've tried to stay a little more on the neutral side with a soft blush on the walls, and then we've done accents of really obnoxious colors just in places.
And maybe what I see here is you use that soft blush or the pink on the walls here, but then it almost looks like it's textured, but is that because of the light?
It is because of the light.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, and the lights my husband just recently installed for us. It is amazing how much of a difference a room will look just because of lights. Can you see how it like puts off a cast and it puts off a design? And so I always suggest people invest in good lights in their kids' rooms, especially. They're used to, when we moved into the house, there was just a can light in the middle. So you kind of walked in and it's a little anticlimactic, you know?
You know, when you buy a house that's the first house and it has been upgraded, all you just get that standard builder's light with the diffuser on there, and it doesn't really give a good light throughout the room.
Absolutely, and they do make these like kits now, so you can take out the can light. My husband did this for us and put a little kit that you can do a chandelier. So especially in a girl's room, add something with bling. It just makes it'll make her feel special. It just changes the entire look of the room.
Add something with bling. I like that. Well, let's talk the wallpaper, because we kind of talked about that. Now, obviously, this is perfect for a 10-year-old daughter, but maybe not so much when she gets to be 16, 17 years old. So wallpaper's come a long way in the last few years. Talk about
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, wallpaper. I used to be anti-wallpaper, Bill, because I owned a decorative painting company. So we were like the opposite of wallpaper, right? Plus, wallpaper, you know, we come from a day and age when you would try to remove it, and it would come in little tiny sections, and you'd have to hire somebody to do it, or you just kind of lose your piece and just paint right over it. So anyway, wallpaper has changed a ton. You can now buy removable wallpaper. It's basically like peel and stick for a whole wall. So what we decided to do was just do a focal wall in Ava's bedroom. That way, when she's tired of it in a few years, because she will be, we can either go right over it with a different wallpaper, or we can just easily take that off. So I think for the people that have been traditionally very hesitant to use wallpaper, it is a great time to start looking through wallpaper websites and just try it in a little section of a room.
What are your thoughts on like vinyl planking in rooms and using that as something to accent walls?
Absolutely. In our old house, because we've been here 6 months, we've been talking about that. We did like a wood wall in our son's bedroom, which was fantastic. And so for a boy's room, that's absolutely great. It's brilliant. And that vinyl planking, you can paint that as well. And so if you're like, what happens most of the time, honestly, Bill, is people don't get tired of the pattern or the texture, they get tired of the color. So if you use a surface in a kid's room that you can just easily paint over one day, then that will help them get over the fact of, you know, we all tire of things.
Well, I think it's easy just to grab a gallon of paint and get up there and do stuff on the wall, but to get something that add that different texture and different look rather than just painting on a piece of sheetrock, you know, it helps that accent wall stand out.
Absolutely. And then we did do full wallpaper in the bathroom. And, you know, again, wallpaper used to get such a bad rap in spaces like bathrooms because of humidity and things, but it's changed just a ton. And one of the things I would love to just give people a tip about in terms of kids' rooms is don't be afraid to have fun in the kids' rooms. We've done some really fun things, like bought some old vintage frames, spray painted them, and just added like a little Hobby Lobby sign in the middle of. We've got a lot of old things in Ava's room that we've tried to mix with new things, and I think that makes it super interesting.
And again, I noticed you have the same or similar light in the bathroom that you have out here.
We do, and I'll get out of the way here so that you can see the shower curtain. We actually made that shower curtain also out of curtains, just regular window curtains that we bought real cheap off Amazon Prime. Don't you love Amazon Prime?
I love it.
And we've made those, we sewed 2 of them together to make them longer for a really long shower curtain. And let me give the listener just a really quick tip. If you have, behind that curtain, Bill, is an almond colored tile. Well,
Oh.
nothing in the room is almond colored, and we didn't want it to be
It's
almond
got
colored.
covered up then, right?
So we covered it up, and we covered it up by putting a rod up really high with those really long curtains.
Mhm.
One, it makes the room look really tall.
Yeah.
Two, it's a great pop of color in there. And three, it hides the tile that we're trying to make sure nobody sees.
So are these 10-foot ceilings in here? Or
These are, I believe, 10-foot
Yeah.
ceilings.
Okay. Well, no, it
Yeah.
looks really nice. And then one other quick thing I wanted to talk about here
Yeah.
before we wrap up is here, Doug. If you want to come out here, I was going to talk about above the door frame.
Sure.
Another just little accent piece here.
Yeah.
Like, where did you come up with this? And that's obviously something you just picked up.
It is. So when we found out, we have 2 boys
Mhm.
and our daughter Ava. When we found out we were pregnant with a girl, I was pretty excited, to put it mildly. So,
Yes.
you know, we were out shopping very early on. Like, I found out I was having a girl one day, we were decorating the room the next day. So literally, this is the first thing I ever
Oh,
bought
really?
for Ava's bedroom, for her nursery when she was little. It was bright green. It was at an antique store, much like you'd find down in the West Bottoms.
Yeah.
And we just brought it home, slapped some paint on it, and I had my husband mounted on top of the door. Now, when we moved, I was not going to leave that because there's precious memories with
Sure.
it. So he took it down and we just put it on the top of this door. So it's old. If you look at it too close, you can see the screws and it's cracked. But I just think that adds so much charm
But it,
to the space.
goes right in with the white door frame there,
It
and
does.
just really gives it a nice little, I don't know, what do you call that, a punch or pizzazz.
It
or
is. It's just
something,
like
you
a
know?
little bit of, it adds to that little bit of a princess feeling.
Yeah.
It just, you know, pretty lighting, pretty, it's those little tiny details that make all the difference in a space.
All right. Well, Doug, is there anything else that I should probably ask her? I feel like we probably can get 2 segments out of that. Is my guess. Maybe if we do one from what we were doing in here, then maybe the other one into the bathroom and,
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to just do it. I don't know if we can just sit down somewhere, maybe just up against a different place over here, and just like just general tips and tricks for design. Like Ivy, just I don't know, but just a generic. We have a daughter's room, or maybe
Sure.
tips on. We talk
Okay.
a lot about daughter's rooms and
Yeah.
bright colors and stuff.
So
here, maybe.
one of my greatest tips, and we can talk about this, is looking on Pinterest.
Mhm.
And just figuring out what inspires you. And then I also really like it when people will just find one thing that they love, whether that's a photo, whether that's the bedding, whether that's a wallpaper, and then just kind of design the room off of that.
All right, we'll tell you what. Hang on just a second.
Sure.
Let's maybe we just shoot up against the wall again or something
Okay.
back over
Yeah.
here.
Just to change things up.
How's it going, Allwood? You doing good?
I don't know. I think you've got 500 and some odd people on here.
Hey. Hi, guys.
Mm,
Thank you
way
for
too-
being with
yeah.
us.
Too much light. You mean to close those blinds?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Is that better?
Just slightly. I'm just gonna
Oops.
tone them down
Doug's trying
just
to
a
get us
nudge.
from our best angle.
Doug's the super film guy. He knows exactly what he's talking about and doing all the time, and I just sit back and watch and try to pick up as much as I can along the way.
I'm giving them a view of the room and
Are you?
everything.
Just don't show him her bed or the dresser. Why
The
would you
bed is.
No, look at her chaos. Like, it's just chaos in there.
Hey, but
Doug's gonna edit all that out.
She's 10 years old.
She is 10 years old. I know.
She has
Oh,
stuff.
look at this. My wife just sent me a message because I'm so jealous that your husband is at Jennifer Allwood's house right now. She is live on her Facebook page with him.
What's your wife's name?
My wife, no, my
That's
wife,
somebody else's
somebody texted my wife. who
Oh,
then
gotcha,
sent me
gotcha,
the
gotcha.
message.
Well, tell your wife's friend that's amazing.
Hold on.
Tell him to come on over.
Yeah, come on, guys. We're
We got
having a
an open
party.
house.
Yeah, it is. We've got plenty of drinks.
Yeah.
She's live on her Facebook page with him. I'm in her business coaching group. All right.
She's in my inner circle.
Apparently
Oh,
she
tell
is.
her thank you. So, yep, so I teach her how to build her business.
Oh, very cool.
So since my business started out in the painting industry and now it's morphed into
Yeah.
television and a big online platform, I teach about 2,000 women.
Awesome.
The new lights we hung up
That's a whole
yesterday.
other story.
It is a whole other story, yeah.
There's
We
some
can
more
come back and
lights.
visit here a little bit.
You should please come back and visit us.
Very cool.
It makes us clean up the house.
No, I got Vicky's number, her name, and everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll chat with her.
Everybody that's watching live right now knows Vicky. my
Yeah.
sister.
Oh, great.
She's the wind beneath my wings.
That's
Do you remember-
right.
Do you remember the
Bette Midler?
Bette
Yeah.
Midler? Yeah, absolutely.
Child of the 80s. I don't know
My
my favorite
husband is
songs.
also-
I used to think I was, but apparently
I know.
I'm not. Apparently I've been replaced by
Apparently
Vicky.
you're not.
Yeah.
It's
So
Vicky,
just so
honey.
you know. Good talking to you, Jen.
I love you.
There's lots of love happening right here.
There is.
All right.
So what you gonna ask? Like
I'm
tips?
just
Okay.
just general tips. How do you get inspired for your projects? Maybe
Okay,
something
for
like that.
and for kids rooms
Yeah,
in
just for
particular.
kids'
Okay,
rooms.
perfect. I love the question. All right.
Okay.
I am rolling on both, and I will start when you, Bill.
All right, 3, 2, 1. So you're trying to get inspired for the design in your kids' room. You want to do something new and different. We're back with Jennifer Allwood. And Jennifer, what do you use for inspirations for when you're helping folks design different ideas for your kids' rooms.
So here's what I tell most people when they're looking at their kids' rooms. One, let's try to keep it a little bit more neutral for the majority of the room, and add the punches of color and flavor on, specific walls, on the bedding, on the curtains, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But if you keep everything else a little more neutral, you won't find yourself redoing it in 3 years.
So just a general, just nice base color on the
Nice
walls.
base color on the walls, and then add some pizzazz in other places. And so I always say also, find one thing that you're like obsessed with, and then let's try to kind of decorate and design the room off that. So in this case, we found bedding that Ava loved, and then I found wallpaper that just happened, to kind of mix with it. And so the two of them together just look super fun. I think most people are super nervous about doing too many patterns, too many colors. And the truth is, honestly, Bill, sometimes if you just throw a bunch of stuff into a room, it'll have this way of like working out, because the majority of people decorate, they under-decorate. They just don't have enough big things in a space, and there's too many walls that are left with open areas. And so, so I suggest that you almost like lay everything out on the floor together and before you start hanging things. And the best tip, I think, I'm kind of going backwards, is go to Pinterest. Are you on Pinterest, Bill?
You know what? I might be, but I might delete the emails real fast.
Okay. You might what? You might delete them? So you can turn your notifications
Instead
off.
of browsing Pinterest, I delete the emails from Pinterest.
Okay, so Pinterest, though, is like, it's just a dream for those of us who are really visual. We love looking at pretty things. So it's kind of replaced magazines, to be real honest with you. So go to Pinterest. You can go to my Pinterest account for Jennifer Allwood, and I have a board for girls' rooms. I have a board for boys' rooms. So I'm pinning in there constantly when I'm finding things that, I like how that lamp looked, or I like the way that she, didn't have the furniture up against the room or the wall in the little girl's room, or, I like those curtains or whatever. So constantly putting stuff into your boards, and then when you decide you're ready to do your kids' room, go and look at that board, or just go type in girl's bedroom with a llama theme. I mean, you're sure to find my wallpaper, you're sure to find this room when you do that.
So you talked about find what inspires you, and you talked about your daughter really liked the sheet set.
Yeah.
Now,
You're going to ask me how much I let her have a say in her
no,
own room, aren't you?
a little bit of that, 'cause it seems like you have the vision of what you want it to look, but how important is it for them to have what they want in their room too? Because obviously, like, let's say for example, my son really likes playing video games, and he finds our Star Wars sheet or whatever.
Star Wars sheets are great.
How much Star Wars?
Star Wars sheets are great. What I wouldn't do is I wouldn't do a full room mural of Star Wars, because unless you're okay with redoing it in 2 to 3 years. So when it comes to letting your kids have a say in the room, it is their space. So I'm always trying to balance what Mama wants it to look like and what because I want her to feel like she has a say. This is her room. So we let her pick out the bedding, and then she wanted bright blue walls. And I said, baby girl, I love you, but you're going to be so tired of bright blue walls. You're going to be overstimulated. She doesn't even know what that word means, but you're not going to sleep really well in a room that's fluorescent. So we picked out a couple colors, and then I was like, here, you choose one of these. And so, when we were looking at wallpaper together, I'm like, hey, what do you think of this one? And sometimes, you can help your kids kind of buy into your own ideas, but giving them enough say so that they feel like they actually have a say in the room, I think is super important. We let her pick out her chandelier. We gave her a couple to choose from that were mom approved, and then we went from there.
Yeah, pick your A or your B that you can live with. Say, hey, which one do you want, A or B?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, great tips from Jennifer Allwood today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Well, actually, thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. Come on back.
All right. Good?
Good.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Awesome.
Very
All right.
cool. It's so nice to meet you.
Hey, it's so nice to meet you too.
You have so much energy. I need to just feel like I need to come over and talk to you every morning anyway.
That is hilarious. Well, you've probably been up since the break of dawn. You can keep going, baby. It's all right.
I get up at 2:30. So.
Do you? Because you have to be at the station at what time?
Our pre-staff meeting is the anchors start at 3:30, and I come in usually around 3:45.
Oh gosh, so you're done for the day almost.
Thank you, Jen. Yeah, we'll go back and
Thank you.
I'll write some stuff for tomorrow's morning show, and then I'll try to get out of here by noon.
Okay. And when is this going to air? And I will tell my people.
This should air in a couple weeks. Is my guess.
Okay.
We've got most of our stuff planned out for a week and a half, 2 weeks already.
Okay.
So I'll let you know. I'll shoot Vicki an email as soon as I find out.
And so people who are watching this right now, who are business people, who are in my inner circle, watch what I'm about to do. So Bill, if you'll tell your station to put it on their Facebook page, a little clip of it, I'll share that.
Everything will be posted on KCTV5.com/better, which is the Better Kansas City site, which you can go visit and see all the stuff that we just got a brand new host. Her name is Belinda Post. She's been around town for a little while. She grew up in Topeka. So make sure you go over there to kctv5.com/better, and you can see all the stuff that we've shot already.
Awesome.
For our first week. I can't believe it's been a week we've been on with new hosts already. So it's
That's
cool.
amazing. Fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for being here.
No, thank
So,
you.
Allwood, how'd we do?
I don't know. I think you did good.
All
I
right.
didn't say anything. I didn't say anything wrong.
You didn't
I
say
didn't.
anything wrong?
I
Good
didn't
job.
fall down. I didn't drop the.
You
I didn't
didn't
drop
put
the
your
phone.
thumb in front of the.
I didn't put my finger in front of the
camera.
camera like that.
Yep.
I didn't do that.
You're amazing.
I didn't turn the camera just so it was facing me the whole time.
He's done that a few times.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Some good
Pretty
face
good job.
shots. Yeah.
Okay,
Here you
so
go.
thanks,
So it's still
honey.
rolling.
Thank you guys. That was super fun. And
Hey!
yep, so we
Thank
appreciate
you.
you guys being here. I will post it on my Facebook page as soon as we see it live on their website. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.